All right, which situation represents the percent of change? This means we're going to subtract first and then do a percent proportion. Okay. So a plant grows from 50 inches to 58 inches. We're going to subtract 58 minus 50, get 8. And when you subtract, you'll get no negative numbers. So if you happen to get a negative number when you subtract, it will still be positive. Okay, so we're going to, and since we're looking for a percent of change, that's where the x is. So x will go here, 100 here, and the subtraction part will go here, and the original starting amount will go here. Okay, then we're going to cross multiply and divide. 8 times 100 divided by 50 is 16. So the percent change is 16%. So we want to go the x here, 100 here, the difference, which means subtract, and then this is the original amount or the starting amount. Okay? Let's do the next one. A kitten goes from weighing 4 pounds to 6 pounds. We're going to subtract 6 minus 4 is 2. X, because we don't know the percent, over 100. The difference is 2. And then over 4, because that was the starting amount. So 2 times 100 divided by 4. And the answer is 50%. All right, the temperature drops from 64 degrees to 48 degrees. So this went up. This was an increase. This was an increase. Okay, so this could mean it's a positive increase of 16%. Same thing, this was an increase and it could mean a positive increase. So we're going to subtract again, 64 minus 48. $16. So line equals line. 16 is right here. The original is 64 over x over 100. 16 times 100 divided by 64. So it's x equals 25%. All right, next problem. A scale drawing of a rectangular tennis court measures 13 inches long and 4.5 inches wide. If the scale used for the drawing is 2.5 inches equals 5 yards, what is the actual length of the tennis court? So I have a tennis court that measures 13 inches long and 4.5 inches wide. So if the scale of the drawing is 2.5 inches equals 5 yards, okay, so I want to put each of these into proportions. So I want to go 2.5 inches equals 5 yards. Then 13 inches will go here, X there. So that's going to be 26 yards. And then the other side, is 2.5 inches, 5 yards, and I want 4.5 there, x here. So 5 times 4.5 divided by 2.5. Which is 9 yards. So the tennis court is 26 yards by 9 yards. All right, if 3/5 cup of frosting covers half a cake, then how much frosting is needed to cover an entire cake? So 3/5 equals half a cake. So far I've got half a cake covered. So if I add another 3/5, I'm going to cover the whole cake. So I can either go 3/5 plus 3/5, or I can go 3/5 times 2, and I'm going to do the multiplication. So 3/5 times 2, and now we're multiplying fractions. 3 times 2 is 6. 5 times 1 is 5. These are not one of our answers. This is not the answer. This is 5/6. This is 6/5. Remember, this is an improper fraction, so I have to divide it to change it to make it proper. So 6 divided by 5. 5 goes into 6 one time. 6 minus 5 is 1, and that's my remainder. So remember, it goes 1 here. 5 will go there, and this will go on top. So 1 and 1/5 are the answers, D. Alright, so if 2/3 yards of fabric covers 1/4 of a table, how much fabric is needed to cover the entire table? So if I have a table, 1/4, so there's 4 parts. So 2/3 times 2, plus 2/3, this is 2/3, this is 2/3. So once again, I can add it all, or I can multiply. So 2/3 times 4, because there's 4 parts, and we want to cover the entire table. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, same thing. This is an improper fraction, so we're going to divide. Okay, so 2. Okay, this is going to be 2. This is going to be 3. So 2 2/3, which is B.